Boys, I have found the issue. I have proved that the science of staring at your computer long enough until you figure out the error is not a pseudoscience. It is a science now. No, it's not. It's just that I looked online, but don't worry. Yeah, but so I figured out what the error was. It was the most jank solution ever. Don't know why it works. I'm not going to try and explain it. I'm just going to write it, and hopefully that is good enough. Alright, so we're just a recap of what we did last night. I would like to apologize for that again. That was god-awful. We just went through a bit of this. Well, not a bit. Honestly, none of it. We just went through, we created the create account screen and then ran into an error where every time we updated the text in the text input, it just gave us, it called this function, and I have no clue why, but I have found out the reason, or no, I haven't found out the reason. I found the fix. Still don't know why it works. Well, I still don't know why it didn't work, and I also don't know why this thing works. So let's go ahead, and in our create account component class, we're gonna create the constructor, pass in props, and we're going to call the super method just to initialize the component class, and then we're going to set this.state is equal to a dictionary where text is initialized to nothing, an empty string right now. And then in submit PW in this method, we get rid of the parameter, and then we're just going to say const, and then in curly braces text is equal to this.state. And this is just some weird JavaScript syntax that allows you to obtain an element in this .state. It's equivalent to saying this .state and then in square brackets text. And then now we have to go to button on press, and instead of calling the method, we have to go this dot the submit PW dot bind this. I have no clue why it works. It does. That's all. Really all that matters at this point. So we can go ahead and run this. Hopefully it works. And if it doesn't, you might want to protect your headphones if it doesn't work. But yeah, let's see if it does. NPM start. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing today. Hopefully we'll be able to finish up some of the offline functionality today, and I got a little surprise for you boys once that clock hits 12 o'clock. Okay, we're not getting any messages. That's good. So okay, let's go. That is good. That is good. Alright, nice. We have worked it out. Alright, so now we actually need to validate this password. So in submit PW, we're not going to alert it. We are now going to go ahead and validate password. So the first thing, it needs to be 16 characters, like I said yesterday. This is going to be useful for when we actually connect it to an online client on the web, so we can use AES encryption. So I'm going to go ahead and say if text.length is equal to 16, or is not equal to 16, we are just going to alert and then return null. And then we will alert saying password must be 16 characters in length, like so. So let's just test this out just to see if I input that. Alright, password must be 16 characters in length, and now I'm gonna type in 16 characters. So let me just make sure it's alright, it's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Alright. That is, okay, that is working. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to hash the password. so we can store on the phone securely. So to do this, we're going to need to install a another Expo package. So in we need to go into the project directory, and then we're going to install an Expo package called Expo Crypto. It's like the NPM package, and you can't use NPM packages on Expo because this is mobile platform, not Windows or Mac. So I'm going to go ahead and say Expo install Expo-crypto, like so. Alright, so now we have installed, or it's going to, oh, do I need to, I think, I tried to do this yesterday and I needed to restart the app, or stop the app. Alright, did it install it? Expo, no. Node modules. Expo-crypto, nice. Alright, it installed. Good. Alright, so now we can get rid of this terminal. So now we have crypto, and we need to import. What happened? Alright, I think I need to kill the window. Oh, that's not working. Where's my activity monitor? Visual Studio Code, where are you? Reopen. Okay. We are fine now. Alright, I'm just going to go back to the directory in the terminal. Mobile/password default. Clear. And then in the create account, we want to import the crypto function. So all we're going to say is we'll do import star as crypto from, and then in quotes, expo-crypto. Like that, and now we can actually create a hash. So a hash is essentially how a computer stores a password locally. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. But it is encrypted using some sort of algorithm that I'm not going to get into. But yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead, and this is going to return another promise. I hate promises so much. And you know what? Don't get me started, but I hate them. Alright, so the way we're going to say this is crypto.digest string async, and then crypto.crypto digest algorithm. Next parameter is going to be SHA to, am I doing the right thing? Expo crypto hash. Oh, crypto.crypto digest al. Oh, this is one thing. So it's crypto.crypto digest algorithm .sha 256. So 256 bit in the SHA algorithm. No clue what it is. Doesn't matter. And then for the next parameter, we're just going to pass in the text, which is the password. And then we'll say, what did I do? Let me just move this up here. And then .then, we're going to pass in digest as lambda to a function where we are going to write password to file. So, all we're going to do is this is going to be another promise, and we're going to be using the Expo file system, that little module that we used over here, which is beautiful. I love it so much. But all we're going to do is file system dot write as string async, and then we're going to get the path, which is going to be, we'll do some string interpolation. So we'll need file system dot document directory, and then /pw. I'll just make it a text file. Why not? Well, is it a text file? I don't know. Let me see how it outputs it. Tap to play. Yeah, sure. What is it doing? Console. Where's the console? You're not making this easy. This is not helping me at all. What the hell? Is there a console somewhere? Panel. Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, so I guess they can put it in a text file. Alright, that's good. And then I just want to write the digest. And then this is another dot then. Does this return anything? Hold on. Write a string async. I don't think I need to. Whatever. Alright, I think that's fine right there. Alright, perfect. Oh, well, you know, I do need .then, because then I'm going to have to navigate to the next thing, which we will actually be learning right now. So, we've learned a bunch of this stuff, but we don't actually know how to install little navigation stuff. So, it's another Expo package, so Expo navigation getting started. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to this link, which I believe is in the description. Is it? It is. All right, so this link is in the description. So is NPM install React navigation. Can I? Okay, so I just need to. All right, so in our project directory, we're going to say npm install react-navigation, like so. We'll let that load. So yeah, we'll. All right, I hope it loaded. I don't really care, but. And then we need to install these things right here. I'm just going to copy this line. But if you don't have it up, I'll just read it out. So, 1 second. So it's expo install and then react-native-gesture-handler and then space react-native-reanimated. And it's gonna install. Alright, so when it installed. I can't talk today. Whatever. Alright, so nice. Now it should be good. At least I hope it is. Alright, so hello React navigation. Alright, moving between screens. So I believe what it's gonna do is the application is going to have a sort of dictionary that maps strings, so routes, into actual components. So let me see. Hello React navigation, creating a stack navigator. Screen, home screen. Is this a... Alright, let's see how this works. So in app.js, export default. Oh, okay. So I guess the default class now becomes the create app container. Right, so home screen, and then is there a way to create another one of these? I'm testing this right now, but like that. And is this gonna work? Oh, and then we need to do a button. But so right now, how does this work though? I really don't care, whatever. Alright, so we're gonna go back into our code. We're gonna go to app.js, go to all the way to the bottom, and we're gonna create our dictionary now. So we'll actually need to, we'll have to import a couple of things. So create app container, create stack, right? So import create app container from, I keep forgetting, React-navigation, like so, and then import create stack container from React-navigation stack, and apparently we don't have it. Do we have it? We probably don't have it. React-navigate. Alright, so I just need to install npm install React-navigation-stack. And this should give it to us. Hopefully. I'm hoping it works. I'm just gonna React-navigation. Alright, good. It's there. Alright. So now at the bottom of app.js we need to essentially do this. So app, alright, so const app navigator is equal to create app container, and then we pass in a dictionary, and we are going to say, so home is going to be app, or this actually isn't default anymore, so it's just export class home screen app, and then we should do, or primary actually, and then the dashboard will be a screen of dashboard, which we will create in a second, but I can leave that there for now. And then at the after that we need to say export default. All right. Oh, this is not create app container. This is create stack container. And then at the bottom we now say export default create app container with app navigator passed in as a parameter, like so. Alright, so hopefully this works. This actually won't work because we need to create the dashboard. So we can actually go ahead and do that. So in views, we'll create a new file called dashboard.js. We need to import React, and I keep forgetting what else we need, and then component from React, like that. I can actually X out of this, hopefully. And then we also need to import some components. So we'll need view and text just to make sure it all works from React-native. And then export class dashboard extends component. We'll just say render return view and then text dashboard like so, and hopefully this works. Alright, so export default React container, and then we actually just need to import that view. So import dashboard from /views/dashboard like that. Okay, and now we run it. I just need to close out of this before it actually before it throws like a million errors in our face. Alright, so NPM Star. Alright, so it's 1 hour until December 1st, and I'll be giving you, if we're still streaming, we probably will, I will be giving you boys a surprise. Don't worry. There will be something coming. Alright, hopefully this works. Oh wait, I never, oh, yeah. Create stack container? It's not a function. Oh, it's create stack navigator. Alright. I need to work on my memorization. It's create stack navigator. Oh, because I'm actually stupid. I am actually stupid. But alright, so it doesn't throw any errors. Now, what we need to do is we need to go to dashboard, or not dashboard, to account, and what we'll say is that if it's once we write it to the file, we need to go ahead and say let's go to so once we've done that, so now moving between screens, we need to say this.props.navigation.navigate. So in our editor, we'll create a function called success, and then we'll pass in the password. Yeah, we'll pass in the password. So this dot success password, and then in success we say this dot props dot navigation. Do we need to do anything else? Dot navigate to dashboard for now. Alright, so alright, no errors. 16 characters, so A, B, C, D, E, F. I'm an idiot. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, create account. Can't find variable password. Oh, I'm in text. But wait. Oh, I guess we'll just... Actually, let's go ahead and see. Alright, you know, we'll see if it read it later. Hold on. And then we can just console.log password. I mean, I don't want to have to retype that in every time, so I'm just going to say it's not equal to this dot state. It's equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I hope that's 16 characters. Is it 16? 16 selected, good. Alright, let's run it. It's not? How is that not 16? It says 17 selected. Oh, because, oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, now it's gonna. Alright, so create account. Alright. Undefined is not this dot props dot. Oh. Okay, I'm actually. How are we supposed to? How do we pass it in as a prop? Whew. Hold on. So it's not finding this dot props dot navigation. So where does this dot props dot navigation come from? There's nothing here about it. Home screen. Alright, the navigation prompt is passed into every screen component in the stack Navigator. Well, I mean, it's giving us the right initial file, right? Yeah. It's giving us the app as the initial. So it passes it into every single thing. Let me see if this works. This dot props dot navigation dot navigate to dashboard. Let me see if this works. Oh. Alright, can't find a variable React. Where? Dashboard 712. What? What? Oh, I misspelled this. Oh yeah, I'm really smart. Oh! It works! Okay, that works. Now I don't know why it's not. Do I need to say navigation is equal to this dot props dot navigation? Do I need to say that? Like that? Because I really don't want to have to do that. Okay, alright. Now it works. Nice. Okay. So now we have a password, but now we need to figure out how to store that password globally. So how, let me look this up quickly. React Native Expo global variables. So is global a thing? Global.sample variable. Can I say, so now once you log in, can I say global? What is global this? Let me just check it out. Global dot pass pw is equal to password. And now in dashboard, I'm gonna go console.log global.password. It's probably gonna give me an error, but undefined. How are we going to do this? Alright, so we made it, blah, 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 blah. React Navigation, we installed React Navigation in app.js first page. Alright, it's saying that I have to initialize it here. So let me go ahead and global.password is equal to nothing for now. Or test, how about that? Or no, PW. And then in dashboard, oh, I think I'm an idiot. Global.pw. I think I'm an idiot. Okay. Beautiful. It's working. Alright, so now we have stored the password globally, and that's going to be important because now we are going to actually encrypt everything using this password. Alright, good. Alright, good. Alright, that is... I need the cronk. I'm sorry. I actually just watched this movie. It's so... The Emperor's New Groove is such a good movie. Oh, wait. Is Disney gonna copyright strike me? Is Disney gonna copyright strike me? I just need the image, whatever. Oh yeah. It's all coming together, don't worry. I actually just watched this movie earlier today. It's such a good movie. It really is. It really is such a great movie. Okay, now, so we have password stored. Now we want to be able to, we actually have to create a file now that will, because in the app.js file, so in our main file, we check to see if a pw.json file exists. So now, if that file does not exist, or actually, let's just make it whatever we stored the hash on. So where did we store the hash? We stored it in pw.txt. So if this does exist, let's actually just test to see if it exists. Alright, that means it exists. That means it exists because we're not getting the login screen. That is beautiful. Oh, it is all coming together. Alright, so now we can go ahead and do the login. So it's essentially going to be the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and copy everything from the create account into here, into login, like so. I'm going to go ahead and say password and get rid of that. Placeholder's password. Value is not going to be that. It's just going to be this dot state dot. I'll leave it like that just because. And I'll get rid of the max length because if you're trying to hack into this, you can't know. Submit PW and then log in like that. And now we need to go ahead and say constructor, because we need to initialize the initial state. Props, super props. Super props? Are we looking at a syndrome here? I don't know, maybe. Alright, and then we need to say this dot state is equal to nothing, or just text is equal to nothing right now. Good. And then we'll need a function, submit pw, const text is equal to this dot state, like that. And then we will want to hash it again, because we don't want to unhash the the password in the file, because that could potentially be vulnerable. So we just want to hash whatever they input and test to see if it matches what is in the file. So I'm gonna just see what we wrote here. So all right, so we're gonna go ahead and say hash input. So crypto dot digest string async, crypto digest algorithm dot sha256, and then we're just going to pass in text dot then digest as a lambda parameter, pass it in here, and then we're going to go ahead and then we're going to read the hash file. So we sort it in pw.text. So actually we can just copy this and replace a couple of lines. So file system.read as string async, and then we're just going to pass in the URI and no other parameters, and then is the contents, and if. So now we can test to hash in file against input, and then if digest is equal, your three equal signs, JavaScript baby, is equal to text, or not, no, if it's equal to contents, then we are going to set the password. So global.pw is equal to text, and then we're going to navigate. So it is this.props.navigation.navigate to dashboard, like so, and hopefully this works. Uh-oh, crypto, wait, crypto, here we go, wrong thing. Uh-oh. I got a noise. You guys hear that? My god, log, right, oh, else alert invalid password. All right, invalid password. So let me just actually print out the contents. Console.log contents. Okay. So we are getting that, and now my console.log digest. So whatever we input, all right, I don't care. Is it the exact crypto.digest algorithm.sha256? Is it different every time? Hold on. Let me go ahead and say console.log digest Save that, and then I'm just gonna return this to JSON just so it'll prompt me to go to the create account screen. Alright, so enter a password. Alright, so we're getting the same thing there. So it must be that... Alright, so in... Oh, because I'm an idiot. Because I never initially set the I'm... okay, guys. Save that. Return this to txt, like that. So password, login. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Perfect. So we have a perfect login function. It works. Nice. Nice. Wow. Wow. You know, I think that this deserves a little Owen Wilson. Wow. Wait, what was that? Owen Wilson? What? Wait, should I be laughing at this? Oh, this is 2007. I don't know. I'm not going there. What? Am I gonna get copyright strike?
Oh wow! Hey, it's one of your little drawings. Here goes.
Wow! 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 Alright. That is good. Alright, so we have login. We have achieved login. Beautiful. So this is actually already infinitely more productive than yesterday's stream. You know, actually, it wasn't technically yesterday's stream because dumb Michael forgot to make the stream unprivate. Don't know why it was private in the first place, and I only realized that this morning. So I made it public this morning. And that is... Wow! I'm an idiot. Wow! Wow! Okay, alright, so let's keep going. Okay. So now that we have all this, we can get rid of the account because we know what. All right. So my plan for this looks like dog shit. I'm sorry, but my plan for this is that we'll get through all the functionality, and then in the future, we will be styling some of it. How long have we been? 43. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So now, once we have actually gone to the dashboard, we need to test to see if the JSON file exists, and if it doesn't, we need to actually just go ahead and create it. I can actually just exit out of that for now, and out of that. Okay, so in constructor, we pass in props, super props, and we don't have anything for this dot state. So we will have to do the same thing that we did here. So we have to import file system. So, and we'll also need crypto. So import star as file system, and it's just from, and then in quotes expo dash file dash system, and then import star as crypto from expo dash crypto, like so. Because we're going to be encrypting this stuff using AES. So yeah. I keep saying So now we need to test to see if the file actually exists. So the way we did that here was, so we say it's not ready until it has located the file. So we need to say this dot state is equal to nothing, or it's equal to a dictionary where ready is false, like that, and then in async component did mount, not catch, mount, no parameters. We're going to go ahead and say file system dot get info async, and we are going to go ahead and pass in string interpolation. So we're going to say file system.document directory, and then /pw.json, like so. And is that all? And then we have to do the .then, and then we'll pass in info as a lambda parameter into a function where we will see if this file actually exists. So, and then at the end of this, we will just say this dot, or actually no, this dot set state. All right. So, if tmp dot exists, then or info dot exists. So that's where we're saying if the file exists, then we can just go ahead and say this dot set state, and we'll just say ready. Ready is true. Otherwise, file exists. Well, we actually have to read it, so we'll hold off on this. So what we'll have to say is file system dot read as string async, and then we're just going to go ahead and, you know what, we can actually just say let path equal to this, because we're going to be reusing it all the time. So we are now in the if the file exists, we're going to go ahead and say we're going to read it, read the path, dot then, and then the content passed in as a lambda expression, and we are going to set a global dot data is equal to JSON dot parse content, because we are planning on storing this as a JSON file, so it'll be stored as such. I'm not making any sense. Don't listen to me. The purpose is we are storing everything as a JSON content, so we can read it as a dictionary. Okay. Now, if it doesn't exist, we'll say file system dot write as string async. And we'll say path, and then we actually just need to initialize content. Let content equal to JSON dot stringify, and the way we're going to be storing it is just I'll actually just test pw.json. We'll just be storing it as a list, and then we'll be and that'll be dictionaries, right? Yeah, it'll be dictionaries where website is, let's say, Google. Hyperlink is https://www.google.com. PW is encrypted PW. And then you can also have security questions, and that'll be a list, and so forth, and so on and so forth. But that's what we'll say for now. And then we'll just say JSON.stringify, so it'll just be an empty list right now. And then we'll write it as a path. We'll write to the path content, and then then we take in nothing to a lambda expression or a lambda function, and then we just say this dot set state, and it's going to be ready is true. And then we also just want to initialize global.data is equal to an empty list right now. All right, that looks pretty good. I like that. So grinded out some code there. Hopefully, or let me just add a comment here, just saying file doesn't exist, create. Okay. Wow. You see, when I actually know what I'm doing, I can get through it. Like yesterday, I think I spent 90% of that stream just whining about why the stupid functions weren't going to work. I mean, there was no reason why the stuff with the text input calling the button on press function, no reason why that should have happened. Well, I don't know why that would have happened in the first place. But you never know. But you see, we put our mind to it and we got it through today. Let me just make sure everything's going through. Good.
Pole vaults over the thing, here he goes, and there he is. Oh. Wow, 7 projects. Wow. 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 Wow.
I love it. Wow. 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 Oh, look at that. DuckDuckGo says YouTube is a D. It has a D for the privacy grade. It's like I don't even know what that is in the GPA, but I can assure you I have a better GPA than that. Don't worry. Oh, Tracker Network's top offenders. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. So, what we can do is what I'm visualizing for the dashboard is I want to have a top bar that has a button to add. It has a button to add a password or add credentials, and then below that is just going to be the list of all the sites. So alright, so we need to go ahead and import. So button, and then section list. Is that how we do it? Alright, so in the section list. Alright, so we'll actually just be parsing some of the data and we'll sort it ourselves. That's one thing we can do. Let's actually go ahead and do that now. So in dashboard, once again, we will be cleaning all this up eventually. Like once we, I can just close this out for now because we're not going to be looking at any results. But so the reason why I'm doing this on stream in the first place is just to show kind of my process and how I create stuff. I don't know, but this is for a school project. I have to do this for a comp sci class. It's just our final project for the semester, but I'm doing this on stream. I don't know, because one, I'm too lazy to edit a video, and two, I don't know, it's pretty fun. Just sit here and do nothing for an hour and 40 minutes except whine. But I can also teach you guys how I'm sort of going through this whole process of thinking about how to design the app, how to prioritize functionality versus design or user interface aesthetics. But I usually prioritize my functionality first, make sure that it all works, and then I go to styling the actual thing. So yeah, that's just a little monologue by me. But so let's go ahead. Alright, so let's go into dashboard. I'm thinking about how I want to organize the components here, because we are going to have a credentials view. So I'll create a new file called credentials.js. I will do import React it's capital R. And then component from React. And then import view button from React-native. Okay. So we'll need to export class credential link extends component. And all will be shoot. So we'll be passing in a name, and that's pretty much it. So we can leave the constructor as default, and then render. We'll have, so what I'm thinking is on the dashboard have like your list view, section list, and for each we'll have an item. That's not it, but don't worry about it. And then I'll say like name is equal to Facebook, or don't do Facebook. Don't do Facebook. Let's let me just show you why. Mark Zuckerberg, Cyborg. Yeah, so this is why you don't do it. Because yeah, he's a lizard robot. Lizard robot. Yeah, he's this. He's that. So don't do Facebook. What is this? What the? Robot Lizard M4? I can put music, copyrighted music on here? I don't know. But yeah, okay. So I want to pass in a name. Back on track, by the way. So credential link, I will say a button, and we will say press. And we'll say this dot props dot navig. We came to this thing with the problem last time. You know, maybe I don't need a credential link. That's useless. But for I'm just gonna hold on, let me just copy this, and I'm just going to comment it out for now, just so I can. Alright. So in view, we are going to have a section list. Let me just make sure that it's, yeah, that's right. Okay. And then we will have, Alright. Actually, we'll have to say parse content, and then so we'll just parse. We'll create. I need to kind of. Alright, so what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to create something in the state called a variable called list, and that list is going to store all the names of all of the sites. Or actually, no, it's not. Will it? It will. So it'll have to be something like this. So we'll have to produce something that ends up looking like that. But it'll be in the state list. So the list is just a list of sections. like that. So in section list, we want to have sections is equal to this dot state dot data. We're going to say render item is equal to, and then pass an item as a lambda, and it'll just be a button. Style is equal to styles dot list button. I will create that. I'll just put this off to this side just so I can create these classes as I go on. List button, and I'll just leave them empty for now. But once again, I'll do the design after, but it's not really important right now. So list button. How does this work? Like that. I also want to say, well, it's going to be a button. Item is going to be the name. So then I also want another function called go to page, and then name will be passing as a parameter. Now alright, so on press, I hope I don't run into the same errors. On press is equal to this dot go to page, and it'll be just pass in name there. So go to page, passing a name. What else do we need for? What else do alright, and then title. Oh yeah, title is name. It's equal to name as well. Okay. Yeah, this is going a little fast paced or slow paced, I don't know, but so all I've done so far is I copied this code from the test that I did last week, where I just threw a bunch of shit in the file, and I'm just essentially spitting it out right now. So now we have to do render section header is equal to, and then pass in section as a lambda parameter to a lambda function which just prints out a text, and the style for this text is equal to styles dot list header, which I'm also just going to say list header. And then it's just gonna, I can actually just put that on the same line because it's not too long. Oh. And it's just gonna be section.title. Okay, section.title. Like that. And I also just need a key extractor, and I can just, I don't know what the key extractor does. Pass an item and index into a lambda function and just return index. Okay, so that should do it. Hold on, I think I heard a noise. I'll be right back. It's just my brother. I thought I was being robbed. Okay, now. Alright, so this should be the list right now. And then we can actually just go into credentials and say, because now we want to link these buttons to, I don't know what, because I want to be able to pass parameters to routes. Navigate. Oh, and then navigation.getParam. Oh, Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So we're going to go into credentials. We're going to create, because now we want to link each button to its corresponding view. So we're going to create a class that allows us to view the info. So export class, and we're going to say credentials view extends component. We are going to have a render function, and it's going to return a view for now, and all it's going to print out is the text. Just make sure you import that, and all it's going to be is this.props.navigation.getParam. So it's going to be this.props.navigation.getParam, and it's going to be named, and default is just going to be undefined. Okay. So now we have to add this to the actual thing. So, and then in app navigator, so I'm back in app.js, I'm going to say credentials view, and the screen is going to be credentials. It might auto import it, just make sure you do auto import it. So the import statement looks like this. So credentials view from /view or ./views/credentials. So yeah. So all that looks fine for now, because I just want to get there. Hold on. Unfortunately, I do have to skedaddle in about 20 minutes, but I will try and get as much done as possible. So right now we have a global data. All right, so what we did was we read global data into the list. So let me just move this over here. So we read this list. I'll just rename this as name. So, is there a see, I'm not an expert in JavaScript, so JavaScript list for each list.forEach, and then we can pass in item index. Okay. All right. So global.data.forEach. Well, actually, if global.data is not equal to just this, then we know that it's something else. So then we actually have data to parse through. So global.data.forEach, and it's going to be info and then index. Yeah, so, and then the info is just going to be this dictionary right here. So what we're going to do is say list. All right, this is going to be a little bit of sorting, but okay. All right, so let sorter equal info.name at 0. So this gets the 0th character, so this character right here, and then we'll just say dot to uppercase. Is that a thing? Is that a function in JavaScript? JavaScript to upper. I hope it's a function. All right, it is a function. Good. Okay, so we get the 0th character. Oh. Wait, is it info.name and then JavaScript string get character. I don't. All right, it's just char. It's like Java. Okay, it's not like Python or C. All right, so it gets a 0th character and sets it to uppercase. Now we can say, how do I want to do this? So the list is going to be a list of dictionaries, and each is going to have a title. All right, so now we'll say this.state.list.for each info, well, section. I actually don't need the index here, so that's useless. And then we'll say if sorter is equal to section.title, then we will add it to the data. So section.data. I don't know the functions by the back of my hand. JavaScript list add push, or push dot push, and we will say info.name, because all we want to do is just add the name to the thing. But I actually don't know if this is going to work because we don't have any test data. I mean, I could see. Could I see where it stores it? SD card, Android, data. Okay, nothing. This is gonna be. I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to test this right now, but we'll see. So, but hopefully this works. All right, so let me just run through this again. So if the data is not just an empty list, we want to say global dot, so for each thing in the data, we want to get the name of it, get the 0th character, and set it to uppercase to get the sorter index, or like this, the identifier for it. And then in the list, this list right here, oh, and if it doesn't, oh, you know what, all right. So we actually just need to say, so let section found equal false. So section found is equal to true. And then we can also just break. And so now if not section found, create section for site, we'll say this dot state dot list dot append, or dot push, and we're going to pass in a dictionary where the title is going to be the sorter, and the data is just going to equal a list with info.name so far. Alright, so I hope that works. Hold on. So yeah, hopefully this, so every time, so in for each item in the list, we want to see if the title is matches, and if it does, we want to push the name back, and then we want to set that it found something, and then after the iteration, we want to, or after the iteration of the data, or of the existing list, we want to say if it didn't find anything, we just want to create a section for it that just has the title as a sorter, and the data is simply an array with the only element being the name. Okay. Hopefully that works. You know, actually, we can test this, I hope. No, I'm actually gonna test this, because what we can do in Visual Studio Code is just create a JavaScript file and run it, not a new file. So I'm going to create a new folder called test, and then data parse.js. I'm going to take all this code right here. I'm going to say, and I'm just going to paste it in here. So global.data, let global equal, and then data is equal to an array. So all we have to do is just pass in this, and we'll just copy and paste this, and we'll just rename some of them. So Twitter, we can say oh wait, no, you don't want to do Facebook. What other good sites are there? Oh, I know, 123 Movies, Putlocker, and then just to round it off nicely, GitHub. So, alright, and then global.data, let's sort of equal info. And this dot state. So now I don't want to do this. I'll just say this dot state, or just state, and then let state equal a dictionary with a list. That's an empty dictionary. Okay, so let's see if this works. Do I terminal run? Can I run this? I don't know how to run it. Run. No. Debug. Start debugging. Okay. So there's no return. Or there's no break. So let me just say return, maybe? How do I... Uh-oh. How do I stop this? Oh no, oh no. Oh, how do I... Oh. It's nearing 12 o'clock, guys. Hold on. Do I start without debugging? Is that what I want? What's going on? No, I don't want that. No. You know what, let me just look. Alright. Online JavaScript console. Or editor with console. Hopefully, I just take this, put it into here, and then console.log. We'll just say state.list for each of undefined. Global.data. I don't want to do the array. List, state.list. Where's the console? .2 uppercase. No. Alright, maybe .2 uppercase and then .char at 0. What? Info.name. So global.data, and then is it dot? Hold on, how does this? Okay. Alright. Oh, hold on. JavaScript to uppercase. Oh, it's to uppercase with the... Oh, I'm an idiot. G. It worked! No way, let's go. Okay, good. Info. Okay, it worked. Beautiful. It was just this. Dot to uppercase. Okay, so that works now. Nice. Wait, I need to change that. Not in data parse. Here. To uppercase. Perfect. Okay. It's almost that time, guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'm bringing something up quickly. Alright, it's 20. Alright, 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. And it's December 1st. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's December 1st.
Have yourself
And it is officially Christmas season. Hopefully I don't get copyright striked.
Let your heart
But I will walk out on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the very productive stream. Hopefully whenever I get back, which will be at latest on Friday, it'll probably be earlier, we will actually be implementing all the functions that we talked about, so the adding the credentials and all that etc. stuff. But yeah, so what we've done today is pretty good. But yeah, so next time we'll be finishing the actually finishing the offline stuff, and maybe